Thank you for listening. So the final part of my talk is applying for a credit card. So you've reached a point where you've searched, you've probably listening to me and I've convinced you that you need a credit card. So where do you start? So when you apply for credit, again, as I mentioned in part three, lenders will do a hard credit search. They will look at your credit history, and it's called hard because they are digging into the details. And on top of that, it leaves evidence, or rather like a stamp, that there's somebody actually dug into your file. So, so it is important for you to decrease your risk of rejection, as this can affect your credit score. So when you want to apply, make sure you're applying with the lowest risk of rejection, because if there's a hard credit search on your file, I mean many hard credit card searches on your file because you're being rejected, then this many hard credit searches also negatively affect your credit score. Just as I explained in the previous part three, how credit searches will affect your credit score. So you want to apply for a credit card with the least risk of rejection. So how do you go about it? How do you make sure that when you're applying, you actually apply for the exact credit card that you're probably going to get with the least risk of being rejected? So normally there will be, for people, again, specifically for people who are new to UK or people who have previously had bad credit history, there are some special companies have some special cards, credit cards designed for this particular category of people. So the Brandies and the Ronalds. Unfortunately, we for if you're new to the UK, you probably fall in the Brandy category. So the cards are called credit builder cards. For those who don't understand what I'm talking about, Brandy and Ronald, it's a story I've given in part one of this talk. Yeah, so these credit builder cards are designed to help you to build your credit history. If you had a bad credit history, they designed to help you to improve that. If you have no credit history at all, they're designed to help you build a credit history. So usually they have very low credit limits at the onset, but with time, as you continue using it, they increase your credit limit. The what I will suggest, and I'll leave the the links in the description section, is go to either one of these three websites, and if you search the credit builder cards, they usually have tools that will help you to select the card with the least possibility of rejection. So they will give you, for example, a list of cards, and they'll tell you your percentage chance of getting this card is 100% or 80% or 60% or 40% or whatever percentage. Some will also give you a pre-approved card, like if you apply for this, we've already approved it, you'll definitely get it. So that's 100% chance of getting it. So that is how you apply. So search in those websites for credit builder searches, and then you begin your journey into the credit card world. So search online. As I've said, the best bet is pre-approved cards. Then you apply and wait. If the lenders or the credit card companies are satisfied that they can give you the card will be sent your way and you can start using it. Normally these days you will have a mobile app to manage your transactions and everything. And that's it. So all you have to do is to use it responsibly, as we discussed in part three, and you're good to go. So the main thing I will mention is, or rather, what I will do is just put the links to the websites on where you can search the credit cards, and I don't have a preference of any website. You just use whichever you want and then apply if you want to, and then make sure once you've gotten the credit card, you use it responsibly. Thank you for listening, and I hope this was very useful. If you find it useful, share it with friends and people who you think will benefit from this talk. And um, uh, if you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section. Glad, I'll be happy to answer them as best as I can. Once again, thank you for listening, and we will end it at this.